Good morning, class. Today is the first day of World War I. We've got a lot to cover and a lot to talk about. World War I is extremely exciting. It's the first major war to use things like machine guns, flamethrowers, railroads, and airplanes. You'll need to create a poster board showing all these new inventions and ideas, and more importantly, how it affected the people living in this time.
So you should all have passed out to you your World War I poster instructions. Please follow along with them while we go over this information together. We will be doing several parts of this poster board in class, and there will also be a couple of parts that you have to do at home. For the parts that we're doing in class, we're going to start off by drawing and labeling and coloring a map of Europe before the war even happened, what it looked like before the war started. We're also going to draw and label a map of Europe of what it looked like after the war happened. It changes significantly. We're also going to draw and label the flags of the countries that formed the Triple Alliance and the Triple Entente. So you want to make those look nice. When we are also going in class, we're going to write one essay about, it's going to be 6 paragraphs, about the main causes of World War I. So militarism, alliance system, imperialism, and nationalism. And you'll need to have 4 pictures to match those main causes, those 4 main causes, in addition to having your essay. At home, you'll be expected to do 2 things. The first is to have 5 pictures of weapons that were used during World War I, and a 2 to 3 sentence explanation of how that weapon was used and the effect that it had on the soldiers. And finally, you'll be writing a 5-paragraph essay about how World War I changed the world politically, economically, and socially. And you'll have to have a picture for political, a picture for economic, and a picture for social. And herein I have given you the detailed instructions as far as how I want those paragraphs to be set up. We'll have an introduction and a conclusion, and the body paragraphs are going to talk about the political impacts, the economic impacts, social impacts. Make sure you follow these instructions for the first body paragraph when you're doing the second and third body paragraph. Finally, how much is everything worth? Well, the maps will be worth 25 points each. The flags will be worth 25 points. The weapons and explanations also 25 points. And then the 2 essays, one at home and one in class, will be worth 50 points each. Overall, it's a 200-point assignment, and it's worth just as much as a notebook. Let's go over each of these individual items in a little more detail. This will be the layout of your poster. Everything that I've highlighted in red will be done in class. Everything that I've highlighted in green will be done at home. Let's talk about each part one by one. For the map of Europe in 1914, you will open your book to page 359. You will need to label the countries on your map to match the map in the textbook. Also label the key with the titles Allies, Central Powers, and Neutral Powers. Color each box in the legend with a different color. Identify which country belonged to which alliance and color them accordingly. For the map of Europe in 1920, open your book to page 373. This map will be a little simpler. There is no legend this time. All you must do is label the countries found in the map of Europe in 1920 and color each country a different color.
Remember, the neater and more colorful your maps look, then the better your poster boards will look. World War I was fought between the Triple Entente and the Triple Alliance. The Triple Entente had Great Britain, Russia, France, and the Triple Alliance had Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. These 6 countries were the major players of World War I. The flags that you make will represent these countries. I will put the flags up on the overhead projector, but you will need to draw and color them and make them look nice. Feel free to be as creative as you want. Make these flags look really nice. The better the flags look, the better your poster board will look, and the better your grade will look.
For this part of the project, you will need to research 5 weapons that were used during World War I. Tell me, how were the weapons used, and how did the weapons affect the soldiers using them? You will need to also include a picture for each weapon.
The first essay, which is about the main causes of World War I, will be done together in class.
This will be a 6-paragraph essay. You will need an introduction, 4 body paragraphs, and the conclusion. For the first body paragraph, you will tell me the definition of militarism and provide 2 examples of militarism found throughout the unit. Every other body paragraph will be written in this format. Your class notes will likely be the most valuable resource for this essay, but use the textbook as well.
The second essay, which is about the political, economic, and social effects of World War II, will need to be done by you at home.
This will be a 5-paragraph essay. You need an introduction and conclusion like the last essay, but the 3 body paragraphs you need here are about the political, economic, and social effects of World War I. Follow the format that I have listed for you in your instructions. I will also be giving you a list of possible examples that you can refer to when writing your essay at home.
If you're feeling a little overwhelmed right now, that's okay. It's going to take us 4 weeks to do this project. So we'll be going over everything in more detail, little by little, as we get to it. I hope you have fun doing this project, because I know I'll have fun teaching it.